What's up? Welcome to the newest episode of Dragon Quest Puppy Podcast, episode 19. So, first things first, I need to apologize to Gion, my subscriber. So, on the last live stream I did yesterday, I'm recording on Friday, March 31st. So yesterday when I was live streaming, I told him I was going to do the next podcast episode was going to be the one that we talked about on a prior live stream where I was going to basically put all of the Dragon Ball characters into Dragon Quest vocations. And I had all intents and purposes of doing that today. But as you guys can see, there's been some incredible news that finally has been announced that I've been waiting for 2 years. And I just wanted to talk about it. So by the time this episode releases, you guys will already have seen my giveaway video for Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai Infinity Strash. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. Anyone and everyone's welcome to enter into the giveaway, and I wish you the very best for winning it. And I can assure you it's a very random, extremely random and fair contest. And so, yeah. And this is the second giveaway I'm ever going to do ever on the channel. The first one was when Dragon Quest Treasures came out, and one of my viewers, Mahalot, won that one. And so that was a really fun giveaway to do. And again, I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for some sort of Dragon Quest Dai related product or gift literally up until the release date of this game. And again, all the details for those giveaways and the very first giveaway is on my giveaway video, so check it out. Anyways, that's enough fluff. Let's get started. So again, I wanted to talk about how happy I am about this news. So it's funny because for several months now, basically any conversation that was ever brought up with like, oh, where the hell is Dragon Quest 2D 2D HD remake and Dragon Quest 12 news or blah blah blah. Not much people brought up Infinity Strash, and so usually when that conversation was happening either on Reddit, Twitter, or wherever, I always did also bring up, I was like, yeah, and don't forget about Dai Infinity Strash. And then people would be like, oh, I didn't really, either they'd be like, oh yeah, I didn't really notice that one, or I didn't really care about that one, or I didn't really know about that one, blah, blah, blah. And so, but while I'd be conversing with these people, I would say, I believe the next game to officially come out is either going to be 2D HD remake or Dragon Quest Dai Infinity Strash. And actually, and I think I've said this before on prior podcast episodes, but I was pretty sure that Infinity Strash was going to come out before 2D 3D remake. And so I have said that before. And I'm really excited for that to be the case. Now, to be honest, I didn't have a preference as to which one was coming out first. I just wanted something, bro. I just wanted something. And I know the majority of people are still waiting for the 2D HD remake of 3, which I totally understand. But for me personally, I'm just as hyped for Infinity Strash. So I'm extremely excited for this game to come out. And again, once it does, and we have an official release date, I will be giving the game away as well. But I'm also going to be live streaming it and eventually reviewing it. So Anyway, I'm super super stoked about this game. Um, so from what I know, from what I've seen, and I probably should have seen like updated trailers and stuff like that, but the game is not gonna be the full story. From what I understand, I think it's just gonna be like 50% of the story. I could be mistaken. Maybe we got new news while, that I just didn't see yet. And I'm assuming there's going to be more information that's going to keep releasing, as we get closer to the game itself. But, dude, just having that bit of information that we're actually going to get it this year is more than enough for me for now. But I would definitely love to see more information as we get closer to the release date. But again, my understanding is the game is not going to be. Oh, sweet. My understanding is that the game. Shout out to Bundles of Monkeys. I just got a message from you saying that you sent me the request to join my guild for Dragon Quest Tact. Actually, shout out to anyone and everyone. Well, I guess not shout out, but guys, if you should join my Discord. I'll leave the link to that on the description below. We've got different channels set up. We talk about Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Pokemon, anything and everything on the Discord. It's a good time. All my people are amazing. And we also have a guild in Dragon Quest Tact. And we're trying to set up tournaments with other games like Pokemon or whatever. So anyways, if you guys want to join, again, Discord's in the description. And yeah, sorry, got distracted. But basically, I honestly forgot what I was saying, so I'm just going to keep talking. But I'm just stoked for this game. And as we get closer, I'm hoping to get, obviously, more information about the game itself. But yeah, so from my understanding, it's not the full story of Dragon Quest Dai. Either way, the manga and the anime haven't been, completed yet. If you've read or watched the anime, you know that we still, are missing, not missing, but the story hasn't been, oh, hi. No, sorry, I'm recording a podcast. That's my wife. Say hi, hello. Kitty.
Hi.
Hi. What's up, guys? This is my wife, Agustina.
Okay.
Okay.
That video.
Cool. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Love you. Okay, sorry about that. So, she just got back from work, so anyway. Again, I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, I'm excited for this game to come out. Because so the manga and the anime, we haven't gotten the full story yet because from what the creator Riku Sanjo has said is that and what we know is that there's still more to the story, right? We still don't know exactly what happened to Dai. We still don't know what's going to happen. We do have some things that we know that there's going to be Dai's going to he's going to become basically the new Dragon Master General, and he's going to have Dragon Riders, and Crocodine's going to be one of them, and there's supposed to be a new, Dragon Master introduced. We don't know who it is. We still need to see everyone, get married and stuff. I'm still curious as to who's going to be with who, but basically so we still are missing that. But what I'm referring to is the game itself isn't going to cover the whole story up until the anime or the manga ends, from what we have until now. So I don't know why they did that. I really hope that maybe the rest of the story, I doubt it becomes an expansion pack or something, or a DLC. I sincerely doubt that would happen, but Or maybe it just gets released as like or a second version of the game comes out, and then that'll be the rest of the story. I don't know why they would do that. I think it would make the most sense to do like an expansion pack, but at the same time it's like I really doubt the game would sell well enough to even to have an excuse to even add more content. You know what I mean? Like I really hope it sells well or well enough for that to be the case. But I mean, in all honesty and in reality, it's pretty it's a low percentage. Let's be real here. I mean, I love the series a ton and I really hope it happens, but that's wishful thinking sort of thing. But either way, I'm really excited for this game. Also, you can tell by the characters' like outfits that it is only going to be up until a certain point in the game. For example, Mom. We all know that after a certain event, a big event, that she comes back, and when she comes back, she becomes a martial artist, which was awesome. And that's how I love Mom the most, is when she's a martial artist, because she just becomes so badass and so useful after that. But yeah, so obviously it's going to be more focused on her being a priest, and then Pop Mage and Dai the hero and Hyunkle like a warrior. And so yeah, and then I do remember like the initial trailer or one of the trailers, that like there's going to be some sort of like there's going to be like the adventure mode, and then there's going to be like a boss mode or whatever. And so I know there's going to be like another mode besides the adventure mode. Either way, I don't care what the game has for content. I'm super stoked to play it. So yes, I cannot wait for that to happen. I can wait in the sense of like, please take your time to make sure this game is good. For it to perform well, for it to look well. Obviously, that's what has been going on anyway. I mean, games usually get pushed back because of those issues. Like maybe there's some you know performance issues, or too many bugs or glitches, or where it just needs a little bit more time in the oven. That's why it gets pushed back. Which again, I am 100% all for. I prefer to receive a good product and wait a little bit longer for it, compared to it getting rushed and then it not being that good. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so I'm 100% super stoked, super excited for this game. Um, and and again, leading up to it, I'm going to be giving away a whole bunch of stuff every single month until the game gets released, and then the last giveaway will be the game itself. But yeah, I freaking love Dragon Quest Dai. Crazy stoked for this game. The gameplay itself is not a traditional Dragon Quest style of game, but that's because Dragon Quest Dai is different. It's a spin-off of the franchise in itself, and it makes sense that it's more action oriented compared to the games. The mainline games are, turn-based RPGs, which is traditional of the series, and I'm glad it stays that way. And so, but Dragon Quest Dai is a manga and it's an anime, and so it makes sense that the game is going to be action, and an action adventure instead of a turn-based RPG. Excuse me, just took a couple sips of water. As you guys are used to by now, I'm assuming. But yeah, now, would I love a turn-based Dragon Quest Dai game? Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. And the thing is, like, the one on mobile was actually really fun. it wasn't necessarily turn based, but it was like kind of turn based and action at the same time. Interesting sort of like dynamic, but it was a fun game. Too bad it shut down. Um, Obviously, understandably so. If it's not doing or performing well, might as well shut it down. But yeah, so I really hope this game gets enough hype for it to like perform decently well so it convinces Square and the creators and everyone to like want to either make an expansion to complete the whole story um or just, convince Square that there's enough people out here that love the series. And again, I do understand Dragon Quest Dai compared to Dragon Quest itself is like Dragon Quest is a niche in itself, and then Dragon Quest Dai is a niche within that niche. And so I totally understand that it's probably not going to perform well. But again, my whole intention of doing these giveaways is to raise awareness. So please, share this video, share my giveaway videos. Let's bring awareness to freaking Dragon Quest Dai, Dragon Quest as a whole. That is my whole purpose for this channel. I just want more people to freaking talk about Dragon Quest, man. Like this series needs more freaking love, bro. It really does. It deserves it. It's such an amazing series. Like, and it being so abysmally like not talked about is like a sin of humanity. Like, we need to freaking bring more awareness to this damn franchise, man. And I am going to keep shouting across the fields and off the damn mountaintops until this game is as popular as all of the freaking, Nintendo franchises like Mario and Zelda and Pokemon and yeah. Hopefully one day. I really hope someday. I really hope Dragon Quest gets the same treatment that Fire Emblem got. Because if you didn't know, and I don't know if you know about Fire Emblem at all, but Fire Emblem at one point was literally going to die. It was going to die off. And it was because of Fire Emblem Awakening, which was the last hurrah that the developers were allowed, green lit to give. And you could tell Fire Emblem Awakening was an incredible game. You could tell it was, they would put so much love into it. And because it performed incredibly well, more than expected, the game was given a rebirth. It was literally rebirthed into one of Nintendo's more well-performing franchises in today's time. And so I'm hoping that's what happens with Dragon Quest. I'm hoping. I don't think it's going to be Dragon Quest Infinity Strash. I'm going to be honest. And again, I don't mean to sound bad or rude to Dragon Quest Dai at all, because I love the series. But in all honesty, that's probably going to be Dragon Quest 12. That's probably, like, if any Dragon Quest game is going to be the one that'll like rebirth the series or give it attention that it needs, it's going to be Dragon Quest 12. I believe. I could be wrong. So anyway, but going back to the whole story thing with Dragon Quest Dai, again, I haven't seen any new trailers. I don't know about any new information. I could be totally wrong by the time this episode releases, or maybe in a couple months' time, and they say, guess what? Dragon Quest Infinity Strash is actually the whole story in the series, and I just look like a complete idiot right now. So I could be 100% wrong, but like I said, from what I know, the game is only going to be covering like 50% of the story. So anyway, that's basically it for the main segment of this video. So let's go ahead and move on to the next segment, which we all know and love, dude. Which is what I am playing slash watching slash doing. Um, Dragon Quest related, not Dragon Quest related, anime wise, whatever it is. So let's get into it. What am I playing? Listen, I have been addicted to Dragon Quest Tact for the last couple days, for the last week. So I don't know, I just randomly just kind of got back into it. And then I've been talking about it on my live streams quite a bit, and I've been getting more people involved in the game. And again, I started a guild, and I'm like all about it now. I love it. It's so much fun. By the time this video releases, we'll already have like the Dragon Quest IV event going on, which I'm really excited about. So I really hope I get some awesome characters, because I'm saving up my freaking, you know, gems for that event. And so yeah, as of right now, I've got a little over 10,000 gems. So that's more than 30 pulls. So yeah, so I'm really really excited to get some awesome characters. But yeah, but I've been playing that game like crazy. I've just been My main guy right now is Terry. Terry and Keatle are my boys. Those are my boys. And then my other characters, my three other characters, I'm just kind of randomly leveling up just some either characters or monsters up to 30, and then I'm just changing them up because I don't want to rank anyone above 30 yet until I get better characters that I know I want to use. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe out of the people, the characters or monsters that I level up to 30, maybe, eventually I'll just pick a more stable crew and then just kind of decide to level them up as well. Like, as of right now, I really enjoy Kiefer. So Kiefer is just an A rank character, but he is really good at buffing, at least his skills before level 30. He's really good at buffing your team. So I have no idea what his skills are after that. But the reason why I also have Keatle as a mainstay on my team so far, and I've ranked him up so far, is because I know he gets multi-heal in level 50-ish, and that's going to be amazing. And then Terry, I just love Terry. Terry's one of my favorite Dragon Quest characters. He looks badass. He is badass. He's pretty OP in this game. I'm not super I don't know the whole meta of the game. I will say that out of just 100%. I don't know who the best characters are, who are not. Terry could be one of the worst ones. I have no idea. But as of right now, I love him, and he's pretty OP, and I very much enjoy using him. But anyway, yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you are interested in joining my guild is called Los Papitos. LOS, Los Papitos is PAPITOS. So, yeah, I'll probably put that on the description of this episode as well. But anyways, yeah, so that's Dragon Quest Tact. Again, super addicted to it at the moment, and I'm very much enjoying it. So besides that, I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon Heart Gold anytime I get a chance, and I'm not doing something else like recording or editing or live streaming or drawing. But yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah. So Pokemon Heart Gold, it's an enjoyable, nostalgic experience. And then in terms of games, I kind of stopped playing Dragon Quest IV on mobile, just because Dragon Quest Tact completely took over my my fix, or what I want to play. So, but I still want to play Dragon Quest 4 on mobile. I want to replay, 4, 5, and 6 on mobile. And so, yeah, so far I'm on. Well, I've been replaying the games, as you know, from the first one all the way up. So far I've already beat uh, Dragon Quest 1, 2, well, Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 3 on Game Boy Color. And now I'm playing Dragon Quest 4 on mobile. Then I'm going to play 5 on mobile and then 6. But I do want to, I'm also playing basically I'm trying to 100% the games. Technically, I didn't 100% the Game Boy Color version of 3 because I really don't want to, because I know I want to do that with the 2D HD remake. So I kind of cheated with Dragon Warrior 3 on Game Boy Color, and I just moved on to Dragon Quest 4. But I did beat a significant amount of Dragon Warrior 3. So, anyways, but Dragon Quest 4 on mobile, I am intending to 100%, or at least get very close to doing that. And one thing I'll say, I did not know about building your own town in Dragon Quest 4. I did not know that. That's a new feature that I literally just randomly happened to find. And I've been slowly building up a town with Hank Hoffman, which has been great. I think it's called St. Wolfsburg, because my main character is named Wolf. So when I started playing the game, I named him Wolf, because before Boppy was like my name, I love to name my characters Wolf, because the wolf is my favorite character animal in real life. Well, now it's become a bear because I basically look like a bear. I'm kind of bigger and then just super hairy, so I feel like the bear is like my spirit animal. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, Dragon Quest 4 has been also a good time. But I probably won't play it again for a couple weeks, maybe, just because I'm so addicted to Tact on my phone. But anyways, so in terms of gameplay or playing games, oh, and then I'm obviously playing Dragon Quest 11S on my live streams. I'm still doing that. My goal, like I was explaining on my episodes, my live stream Let's Plays, is that right now I'm trying to get all of the ultimate key doors unlocked. Then I'm going to be working through Drustin's trials. And then after that, I'm going to be either going through the Wheel of Harma or completing all the side quests of the world. And then after I finish those two things, I'm going to fight Kalasmos. And after I fight Kalasmos and I beat the game officially, I'm going to be moving into Tickington and doing everything that you can do in Tickington. So anyways, that's my goal as of right now, because again, I do want to 100% the game, and I would love to do that on my Let's Plays and my live stream. So that's the goal. Anyways, let's move on to anime. So anime wise, I haven't been able to watch any more One Piece recently. But I have kind of been slowly watching. I don't know if you guys ever watched Pokemon Origins. So it's kind of a movie, but they came out with like 4 or 5 episodes, like 25 minutes long each or whatever. But they came out with this like episodic movie for Pokemon's 25th anniversary. I believe it might be the 20th anniversary, but anyways, one of those anniversaries they came out with this episodic movie, and I've been trying to watch it, but my son doesn't like it enough for him to distract like him enough to where I can actually watch it. So it's been a slow process, but I have been working on watching that. which has been fun. And besides that, anime wise, I think that's about it. So for my next episode, well, by the time my next episode releases, not before I record it, but uh, but so not before I record it, but after it releases, I would have watched the Super Mario movie. I'm so excited for that. I cannot wait to watch that in theaters. I'm going with a bunch of friends, and then my family, so I'm super stoked to watch that movie. But anyways, so yeah, so that's basically it, guys, for episode. Again, I think this was episode 19 of Dragon Quest Puppy Podcast. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the episode. Are you guys excited at all for Infinity Strash? Is that something that you're looking forward towards? Do you even care? Do you not even know what it is? Where do you guys fit into that? In terms of enthusiasm. And then, yeah, I'd appreciate if you guys can like and subscribe. If you're curious at all and would like to support me a little bit more, check out my Patreon. My lowest tier is, just $1 for all of my content creation. I am working on my Dragon Quest Phoenix manga. It's actually going to take a little longer than I initially anticipated. I was talking about releasing my first chapter in the spring, but we're already in the spring right now. In Utah, where I live, it doesn't feel like it because we literally get snow every single day. But we are in the spring, and I do not think I will have my first chapter out by the springtime, by the end of spring. Only because I'm also working on another project, Dragon Quest Phoenix related, that I'm kind of wanting to do first before I continue working on the manga. Stay tuned for more information about my projects, but I'm really excited about my Dragon Quest Phoenix projects because this story is incredible. I think it really is super awesome, super great, very well written, and I'm really excited to bring it out to you guys and all the projects I'm working on, Dragon Quest Phoenix related. So anyways, stay tuned for all that. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!